One thing I didn't pack. I thought I might need it.
Wouldn't Sacre du Printemps be more appropriate?
What?
You got 4 men of science completely baffled, my friend. We don't know what to make of you.
Did you know Voltaire was the first to suggest that the universe was created by a gigantic explosion? Not that Paul would agree. And that Goethe was the first to suggest that spiral nebulae were swirling masses of stars. We now call them galaxies. It's kind of funny how often new concepts of science find their first tentative forms of expression in the arts.
So did Beethoven do physics on the side?
He spent most of his time lying on the floor in front of his legless piano surrounded by orange peels and apple cores.
Now we're on the floor listening to Beethoven. Full circle.
Did you have, any religious beliefs? Or did you give it much thought?
You can't get there with thought.
You have faith?
In a lot of things.
Do you have faith in the future of the race?
I've seen species come and go. Depends on their balance with the environment.
We've made a mess of it.
There's still time. If we use it well.
Christianity has been a worldwide belief for 2,000 years.
How long did the Egyptians worship Isis, or the Sumerians Ishtar? In India, sacred cows wandered freely as reincarnated souls. In 1,000 years, they'll be barbecued, and their souls will be in squirrels.
You weren't Jesus.
Oh, yes.
If it rains,
It won't.
How do you know that?
I don't smell it.
Were you, I guess, a medicine man?
I was a shaman a few times. I revealed some truths to eat a little better.
You think that's all religion is about? Selling hope and survival?
The Old Testament sells fear and guilt. The New Testament is a good code of ethics, put into my mouth by poets and philosophers that are much smarter than I am. The message is never practiced. The fairy tales build churches.
What about the name Jesus? Did you pull that out of a hat?
I called myself John. I almost always do. As tales of resurrection spread, the name was confused with the Hebrew Yohanan, meaning God is gracious. My stay on earth was seen as divine proof of immortality. That led to God is salvation, or Hebrew Yeshua, which in translation became my proper name, changing to late Greek, Jesus, then to late Latin, Jesus, finally medieval Latin, Jesus. And it was a wonder to watch it all happen.
Then you didn't claim to be the Son of God.
It began as a schoolhouse and ended as a temple. I said I had a master that was greater than myself. I never said he was my father. I wanted to teach what I learned. I never claimed to be king of the Jews. I never walked on water. I never raised the dead. I never spoke of divine except in the sense of human goodness on earth. No wise men came from the east to worship at a manger. I did do a little healing with some Eastern medicine I'd learned. That's it.
3 wise men began as a myth about the birth of the Buddha.
John, I should be home kissing my wife. We're all here trapped by her story, hoping for a resolution. I don't know. Are there any more revelations for us?
It's just like old times.
You weren't Jesus.
Quote the Sermon on the Mount.
Which one? Darby, King James, New American Standard.
Do you know them all?
No one knows the one, not even me. I did some teaching on a hill one day. Not that many people stayed. But biblical Jesus said, "Who do you think I am?" He gave them a choice. I'm giving you one.
Were you?
If I said no, could you ever be sure?